Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone Arena action. We left off at the end of the last video because I had to go teach, and I had just reached 7 wins and 2 losses. So that means if I lose one game, it's over, and this is going to be a super duper short video. But hey, I'm pretty happy that I made it to 7 wins as Paladin. I had a really odd streak with Paladin. My last runs with Paladin were like 6-12-1, 8-9, and then the last one, which I'm not going to spoil, you should watch that frickin' video, I'm telling you. It's good video. Seriously. And then this run, which is at least 7. So, like, I either get 2 or less, or, like, 6 and above for, like, my last 8 runs or something. Anyway, Chickenfish the Mage. Yeah, not a big fan of facing mages as a paladin. Her hero ability can cancel yours, and obviously mages are just good in general. I'll keep the Peacekeeper. I like the early Peacekeepers a lot. I noticed that other people don't actually use the early Peacekeepers that much. It seems like a lot of them come down later, but I'm a super big fan of early Peacekeeping. This is a real annoyance. I could play the Priestess, try to bait out her coin to Fire Blast me, but I'd really rather not do that. I'll just drop her later on at some point, or maybe play her, you know, on turn 3 with the Argent Protector if there's something better to do with the Protector. But just by being a mage, my opponent stopped me from playing the Young Priestess on turn 1, which is kind of annoying. Anyway, she's here. She's hovering over her stuff. Here's a Leper Gnome. So here we go again. The fact that she's a mage is a problem. Normally, I could make a recruit and have a pretty good chance of trading with the Leper Gnome, but not against a mage because she can Fire Blast the recruit. That's annoying. Mages. Alright, so I can play the Priestess and the Protector and buff her up. Oh, I could play the Razorfen Hunter. That's the best. That is definitely the best move here. So the Piglet threatens to kill the Leper Gnome. She'd have to spend her whole turn killing this boar to stop that, but then the Razorfen Hunter still kills the Leper Gnome. It'd take a very precise combination of cards for her to protect this Leper Gnome here. I'm afraid she has Ascension. She has a Cone of Cold. Well, that's fine. She's using a 4-mana removal spell against a 3-mana creature. That's totally okay by me. Let's go ahead and... Okay, I'm going to drop a bear, and I'm going to play Young Priestess here. I'd rather use this guy to kill something, to help kill something, rather than just to protect this Young Priestess from dying. And if my opponent wants to spend half her mana killing this, I'll take the card loss. I'm about to get the card back by killing the Loot Hoarder anyway. Looks like she is going to take the bait. Does she have a good 2-mana minion? She has Mana Wraith. That's not really that much of a problem, though. So, let's go ahead and... I do actually want to play... Well, let's think. What do I want to play here? If I kill the Mana Wraith with the bear first, I can play Fen Creeper. But if I play the Argent Protector, I can kill all of her stuff without losing any of my stuff. That seems like a good move. Actually, I could do both. I could kill that, Argent Protector, 3 mana left over. Nothing good to do with 3 mana. So I'm actually going to bite the bullet here. Kill off the Mana Wraith. I could play Crazed Alchemist to switch the Leper Gnome, essentially healing the Ironfur Grizzly by 1. Is that worth doing? I don't think it's actually worth doing. I think I'd rather just make a recruit, have more total cards here. That's the cool thing about Paladin. I mean, if you count these recruits as cards, every time you use the hero ability, you go up a card against your opponent. It's kind of like life tapping, but, you know, for a 1/1 instead of for a card. My opponent elects to play the Ventricle Mercenary. It's a shame that I don't have the Fen Creeper in play, or I could do that trick where I kill it. But this is even better. I mean, this is really the ultimate answer to Ventricle Mercenaries. Crazed Alchemist, not helpful here. So we're just going to do this. Actually, Crazed Alchemist would have been helpful. I could have switched the bear's stats to stop the Ventricle plus the Fire Blast from killing the bear on this turn. But her minions are expensive right now. This guy cannot suicide himself, and he's making her minions super expensive, so she's likely not going to do anything this turn. She's going to Fireball my Peacekeeper. Well, that's pretty good. I don't really care about that. That also robs her of the potential to suicide that. Well, I'm going to give it back to her, I suppose, with whatever I play here. So I could Crazed Alchemist, flip this guy's stats, kill it. What's the point of that, though? I might as well just play Boulder Fist Ogre. Or Blessing of Kings. I'm going to play the Ogre. This is difficult for a mage to deal with. And I'm going to ignore the Ventricle Mercenary. Let's get some serious damage on. So my opponent's in a little bit of trouble here. If I can put Blessing of Kings on something and attack, that's 4 damage. This is 8 damage, that's 12 damage. It leaves her with 4 health. She's in a little bit of a pickle here. She really needs to deal with this ogre and clear my board, but she can't do both. If she flame strikes, which she isn't, the ogre would still survive. It'd have 3 health left. This could take it down to 2 health. Benchco mercenaries are a risky business against paladins, that's for sure. Alright, so she cleared out 2 of my minions here. I am going to go ahead and go for the burn here, I think. Oh, especially now that I have that, absolutely going for the burn. So let's spread out my eggs, not put them all in one basket. I've got enough health, she can't kill me. Actually, she's dead. Wow, I didn't even realize I had quite so much damage. That was a beatdown of epic proportions. I've used the word beatdown a lot in this arena run. But that's been the pattern. Every time I've lost, I was smashed. But every time I've won, it's been super crushing. So, I was at 1-2 earlier in this arena, now I'm at 8-2, but I wouldn't even say I'm that surprised. I would have needed to get a little bit unlucky to lose another game, given how strongly my deck was performing against everyone who was not playing a frickin' weapon on turn 2. So I'm pretty excited to be at 8 wins, and actually what that means is that after this game, I will have a 50% money rate. I will have made it to 7 wins or more 39 times out of 78. So I was at 50% for a while, then I dropped below 50%, but now I've come back, actually. I've had quite a hot streak lately. So this is great. Up against the Shaman. Alright, hoping there's no Stormforged Axe on turn 2. That would be a very fitting way to end this run, if that is what happened. Let's go ahead and mulligan back these Paladin 4-mana spells. Keep the Peacekeeper, because it's my style. I'd really like to keep this guy early on. True Silver Champion. Oh, yeah, this is not great. So Arcane Golem, not helpful right now. Not going to be playing that for a while. Crazed Alchemist, very good against Shamans. Gets you a free kill on a totem, even if there's nothing better to use it on. He's even going to pass on this turn. Wisp. Do I play Wisp here? Ah, God. Let's play Wisp. You got a bad card, might as well use it. So with these two guys' powers combined, I can actually combine to kill a totem. Is he going to Forked Lightning? No, he's going to Unbound Elemental. Okay, well, I really wish I could True Silver Champion. Alas, that is not to be. Alright, this is a crappy play, but I'm going to make it. I'm going to whip swap that and trade Wisp and Recruit to kill it. I say my opponent comes out ahead. It's a card for a card, but I also lost a Recruit. And I used the Crazed Alchemist. So I'd say that my opponent came out ahead there. But at least I've got a minion on the field, ready to kill totems. As long as it's not a 1-1 totem, I'll be pretty happy. It's a taunt, that's totally fine. So here, no reason to play that guy. No reason to play True Silver Champion. Let's just develop our board a bit. I say we're doing alright here. So he's got 7 cards to my 7, soon to be 8, and I am the first player. Obviously I'm counting the Recruit, which is a bit generous, but hey. It's legit, I think. So Wisp actually got some use. Earthshock robs me of a card from the Loot Hoarder. Well played. Good use of Earthshock. He's going to actually use the Blue Gold Warrior to kill the Crazed Alchemist, which is annoying because I have answers, but I don't have anything I actually can just straight up play. Young Priestess, Lord. Alright, well this sucks, but I'm just going to keep on jumping Chumper Nuggets. And just praying he doesn't have Lightning Storm, which will clear my board except for this Divine Shield. I was kind of hoping the buff would go on this guy. Oh, low odds of that, of course, but it was a hope in my heart. So that he would survive a Lightning Storm, or at least have a chance to. No Lightning Storm, Squire Attend Me is the name of this game. Well, that's actually fine. I finally... Oh my god. True Silver Champion to kill that, or Sea Giant. Oh man, if I don't kill this, he is a menace. Ah, here we go, folks. Gonna Peacekeep, that makes this cost 3 mana. Kill that. And I'm actually gonna trade minions, keep the Divine Shield on this. I feel like it's worth it to keep that Divine Shield up, even though it means we're losing a 2-2. The guy becomes a 3-4. That's cute. Got this 8-8 though. My opponent needs a Hex. He's got the Hex. Oh my god, they always have the Hex. That's the Shaman's only removal for an 8. He has a Lightning Storm too. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my god. That's terrible. And he wins the coin flip on the Peacekeeper too. Chooses to kill it over the Young Priestess. Can't blame him. Well, now I'm pretty much going to lose. Ah, Stormwind Champion! Yes! I will kill that guy. Well, does he have a second Hex? That's the question. I could win this if he doesn't have another Hex. It's 5 cards to 4, soon to be 5. I could win. Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. He has another hex. Why? Why does he have another hex? Oh god. This is ridiculous. I'm going to hold back onto this Arcane Golem for now. I don't particularly think the mana is going to make much of a difference. Well, that was my endgame. Sea Giant and Stormwind Champion is all the endgame I've got here. And a Boulder Fist Ogre, I guess. But they both got hexed. So I'm doing fine card-wise at least, but he has a Stormwind Champion, because he's a doof nugget. And he's got one of these guys. Alright. Light's Justice, you are not helpful here. Alright. We're going to take 6 damage to the face here to kill that Stormwind Champion. God. I could just use the Arcane Golem and the Young Priestess. But I think it's worth it to take 6 damage to the face to keep more minions on the board. And I will just play this guy. It's not likely to be super relevant. It might be relevant, don't get me wrong. But it's not super likely to be. We're putting some good damage out. Assuming this weapon gets to hit, he'll be at 13 health. If these guys get to attack, that's 6, 5, 4. I might be able to kill him with Light's Justice and whatever, and a Hammer of Wrath. It's not over yet, folks. Don't count me out. This doesn't do anything in the meantime. I'm totally cool with this. This doesn't do anything in the meantime. My Fen Creeper survives unless there is more damage incoming. Please don't be a Taunt Totem. It's not a Taunt Totem. No! He's got a Lightning Bolt! Ah, I really can't afford to lose any minions. Well, the good news is... Oh my gosh, I need to think very carefully here. 3, 7, 8, 9 damage. 9 plus 3 is 12. He's down to 5. Yeah, I needed that Arcane Golem to survive. So I need to play it slow here. We're going to kill that. Kill that. Swing. So the Tiger will get to kill the Fen Creeper, but then I'll finish off the Tiger with Hammer of Wrath. And in the meantime, I'm building up card advantage, and I've still got this weapon, which will likely kill something at some point. Please just stop drawing answers to my stuff. Earth Elemental, are you friggin' kidding me? Well, I can actually kill this thing, but it's going to take a lot of my resources. And the overload really doesn't matter anymore. Crap. Oh my god, Earth Elemental, are you for real? That stops me from killing this Tiger. We're playing Lay on Hands. Well, we can't play Lay on Hands. We have to kill this Earth Elemental. It just has to happen. So there's another Hammer of Wrath. That's actually very good. I do want to kill that Tiger. Panther I wish I could play, but I can't. That'll take a lot of damage to the face, killing that Earth Elemental, but I have to. No point in hitting that healing totem, by the way. It will just heal itself. And I'll make a recruit in lieu of Light's Justice. I think it's important to put as much on the board as I can here. So he's got 2 cards. I'm about to have serious card advantage. I hit an Earth Elemental and a Stormwind Champion. The Stormwind Champion, I didn't even heal myself first. Are you friggin' kidding me? Oh my god, I can't believe how ridiculous this is. Well, I got my own Boulder Fist Ogre, and hopefully this frog will survive. I have to wait on Lay on Hands. I have to take the chance. I have to take the chance. Do I attack this healing totem? Is it worth killing? Let's see, 6 damage plus 4 is 10. I actually am going to go for the face. I'm going to go for the kill. If he doesn't have an answer for this frog, suck on that frog, you oaf. If this ogre has to hit the frog, I win the game next turn. Assuming he doesn't get a Taunt Totem, of course. Does he get a Taunt Totem? He has a 1 in 3 chance. He doesn't get a Taunt Totem. This is a completely irrelevant card. What is his last card? Bloodlust. Oh, no. Well, it's the answer he needed. He gets to kill off my ogre and live another day. And this guy actually heals from the healing totem, which is a real frustration. It means I have to lose both of my recruits. Ball sacks. Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. Takes him down to 5. Can't quite do it. Let's actually Lay on Hands. Draw 3 cards. Hammer of Wrath would have been good at the start of the turn. So would the Peacekeeper. So would Blessing of Kings. Wow, these would all have been great earlier. Going to kill the Ogre. I'm going to keep my Recruit out here, though. Take some damage to the face. I think it's actually safe to do. And I will just hit him for 4 damage and make a Recruit rather than playing the Panda. Alright. I could still win this. I mean, he's in top deck mode here. He's got all of his full arsenal of totems, but all he needs is just to miss 1 beat and he'll lose. Yeti's a pretty good card. Not as good as he needs, though. He needs better. He needs better than a Yeti. Gets a Taunt Totem. I might be able to win this turn. Yeah, I can win. Definitely. Yes. So we want to play
The battle for justice.
Blessing of Kings. That's 4 damage.
The battle.
Hammer of Wrath is 3 more. Killing him with those hammers. Wow. Well, did a good job there, I think. Did I say well played? I hope. Oh god, I hope I said well played. I meant to. I really meant to. Lay on Hands pulled it out for us, I think. But the Sea Giant and the Stormwind Champion ate some hexes, and then we just had the card advantage for the win. He ran out of steam after getting those hexes off. That frog was really clutch too. Made him waste a Bloodlust. Wow. Huh. I guess I didn't waste a whole Bloodlust. He might have still used Bloodlust just to kill my Ogre, but it made him waste part of a Bloodlust, because that Healing Totem would have much rather killed my Panther than my Frog. Wow. What a game. What a game! Paladin. Landoli, the Paladin. Alright, we'll keep the Crazed Alchemist, though not necessarily play him on turn 2. The question is, do I keep Blessing of Kings? This will be amazing if I have a unit on the board on turn 4, but if I don't, it will be kind of crappy, so I'm not going to go for it. We'll take the safe way out, and I'm pretty glad I did. We got early plays here. If he's got something to peacekeep, I will early peacekeep. As I said, I'm a big fan of doing that. Arcane Golem, I hate you. And if he doesn't, I'll just play the bear. Please pass the turn. Oh, God. Thank you. It is a consideration to play Crazed Alchemist here, for sure, because that will kill a recruit if he plays a recruit. But otherwise, I'd rather keep this. And he did play a recruit, so I kind of regret that I wasn't able to kill this and keep a minion on the board, but that's fine. So we could play Arcane Golem here, or the bear, or we could do Young Priestess plus recruit. And in fact, I will do that. Might as well. It's likely that one of these guys will live. I don't see him coining Consecration, so I do kind of regret that I mulliganed the Blessing of Kings, because that would have been pretty great here. So he still has his coin. Could still drop a Truce of a Champion here. Wouldn't be surprised if he did, to be honest. That would leave me with no great plays. I would just have to lose the Young Priestess and then just throw the bear under the bus. No, he's got a Scarlet Crusader. Don't see how to... I think there's a way to do this with Crazed Alchemist. Hang on. Crazed Alchemist, make her a 1/3, pop Divine Shield, but then I don't kill her because she has 3 health. I could just throw them both away. That's no good, though. Yeah, what I really want to do is Crazed Alchemist twice. Once to so she doesn't kill the recruit, and then another again so its health drops. Well, let's take a look at the Knife Juggler here. There is a chance that the Knife Fling will go the way I want it to. Is it worth it to Crazed Alchemist? It doesn't really accomplish much for me, unfortunately. I just don't see how this works. Yep, we're just going to have to hope that the knife hits the right target. It missed. That means I have to lose both of these minions. That is a sad, sad state. I would have liked to keep that Young Priestess around. Big coin flip there. Bluegill Warrior, very good answer. One of the few Paladins have for a Knife Juggler. This is just getting worse and worse. Just getting worse and worse. So I'm not technically that behind on cards yet, but it's getting pretty bad. Still not using the Crazed Alchemist. I'd rather, you know, go ahead on cards here by making new recruits. He's got 8 cards in his hand to my 7, soon to be 8. He'll go ahead if he makes a reinforcement. I can kill it with the bear. I would say, though, that he's ahead at this point. That Scarlet Crusader and the Mist Knife Fling really held me back. I mean, I just straight up lost a card. Plus whatever value I might have gotten from the health buffs from the Young Priestess. It's got a Tiger, so it's not immediately threatening, but it is about to kill my bear. This is 1 mana shy. I need Wisp. I need Wisp. I could have played Sea Giant if I had Wisp. Can't peacekeep this thing. Ugh. Oh, man. If I do this, I'm running right into Consecration. Alright, we'll do it. That Tiger is not immediately threatening, but it did kind of pose a long-term problem for me. So I hope there's nothing much that he can do with 7 mana. It's like he's the first player now. He will get to kill my Grizzly, and hopefully leave some stuff alive so I can play Sea Giant next turn. He actually has the Consecration. I didn't think he'd Consecrate to kill recruits and a Golem, but I guessed wrong. That means no Sea Giant for me. And is he just going to make a recruit? I would hope so. No, he has a real play. That's unfortunate. No, he's going to make a recruit. Take it all back. Alright. So Sea Giant is again 1 mana shy being playable. Still did not get the Wisp that I so desperately sought. Let's, Whoa, what am I doing? So I can either Hammer of Wrath just to kill the Tiger. Then there's not much I can do besides make a recruit, I guess. So that seems like kind of an inefficient use of my time. Okay, I will do the Peacekeeper. And we'll play Defender of Argus to get a nice 4/4 taunt here. He has 10 cards to my 6, soon to be 7. I'd say that again, I'm still feeling pretty behind here. Although if I can hammer and maybe lay on hands at some point, I could come back. Choose over champion, just good enough to kill the Peacekeeper, and he still has 4 mana left over. Lots he can do with 4 mana, unfortunately. His life is a little bit low, but he's high enough that it's not that much of a concern yet. Oh no, is he going to Panda that back? Or put a Divine Shield on it? I would hate to see that get panded back. No, he's going to actually trade it for the the Defender of Argus. He's actually going to survive. This Tiger gets buffed to oblivion. Oh my lord, are you friggin' kidding me? Jeez. Well, this sucks. I guess I'm going to play a Sea Giant and give it a Divine Shield. He can actually kill it still. Just pop the recruit. This is 3/5/7. And then 1 more point of damage, you can kill it, or just take the hit with the True Silver Champion. Are you friggin' kidding me? Are you friggin' kidding me? Lord, does he have a Blessing of Kings or something? Man, he's got all the buffs here. This is why you don't let Paladins keep creatures, folks. I just never saw a Consecration in the draft. A Consecration would have let me wipe his board last turn. Got a Blessing of Might. That poor Tiger is just getting so manipulated. He will clear out everything and leave himself with a 6/6 and a 3/2. Motherfucker. Honest to God. Crazy Alchemist has just been sitting in my hand all game. Ah, Lord. Yeah, this is pretty much over. Well, we got up to 9 after starting out 1 and 2, so I really can't complain too much, I suppose. This guy just dies to the Blood Knight. Well, I guess, you know, it's worth it. So let's weaken the Loot Hoarder. Play Stormwind Champion. Boy, this is grim. Very grim. He's just a single Divine Shield or Blessing of Kings away from crushing me and rolling over me. Blood Knight. Eating a Divine Shield on a Sea Giant. How often do we get to see that shit? Oh, God. Oh, my God. Actually going to run in with the Loot Hoarder to draw a card. Seems like a reasonable play. Oh man, did he just top deck that? I think he did. He's going to run in, use the other recruits. Choose of a champion, number 2 drops down. Going to clear out that minion. He's too high of a health total for me to burn him out before he burns me out. There's just no way. Well, let's lay on hands. I'm like doing fine on cards now. The problem is he can actually just kill me. This is 10, 7, 13, 17 damage. I'm down to 6 health. Like I'm in kind of serious trouble there. But you know, let's keep it going. This Loot Hoarder is technically threatening to kill one of these minions off and draw another card. I might win if these were 3 Angry Chickens and an Alarm Bot in his hand. Sunwalker is not what I wanted to see because that stops me from killing his minions with my Loot Hoarder here. He's actually feeling really confident. He's just going for it. In fact, he has another taunt. This is why taunt is not overrated, despite what some crazy people say. He's actually going to kill the Loot Hoarder. Fair play. Stops me from popping a Divine Shield. I do draw a card, though. Peacekeeper. Peacekeeper. Well, let's, do I do the Peacekeeper party? I think so. So we're going to Peacekeep this guy. Panda. Oh, he can actually still kill me. Yeah, I'm doing this wrong. I should have actually Hammered of Wrath to kill something. If I wanted to live. Yeah, that was a silly move. But whatever, it doesn't matter. I was probably going to lose anyway. I should have Peace Capped that and then Hammered of Wrath this.
None.
Oh my god, he just had all the answers. Whatever. Whatever. I'm not even mad. Not even mad, bro. Not even mad. So we make it to 9 wins. Pretty good run. And now let's take a look at our prizes. So thanks for watching this 3-part run. If you enjoyed it, please like and or subscribe all the videos. And if you want to stick around to see what my prizes are, well, I'm about to show you what they are. God, that game against the Paladin was ridiculous. Not even mad. So for 9 wins, the prizes have been pretty underwhelming lately. Although, you know, this patch that stopped giving non-gold common cards, it seems like since then the prices have been a lot better. This is 260 gold. That's actually really, really, really high for 9 wins. The highest I've ever seen was 270, and that was just 1 time out of 6. So 260 gold, kind of a big deal. Let's take a look at the pack. Might as well get a legendary while we're at it. Right? Haven't gotten one in a while. And that continues. Vaporize. I don't know. I think I have 2 of those. But I might not. No, I've got 2 of them. 40 dust adds to the collection. Oh my god. Oh, I hate this animation so much. I hate it so much. It just rankles me to the core. And we got a new Light's Justice. It's golden. Let's take a sneak peek at our next arena. It is Druid, Shaman, or Hunter. Probably going to be Hunter, because that is now the class with whom I have the fewest number of games played, or arenas played. Hunter's at 23, everybody else is at least at 24, although Druid's only at 24, so I could choose that. Nah, I'm going to play Hunter. It's been a while, I kind of miss it. Alright folks, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow. Till then.